Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video we'll be replacing a window regulator on a 2001 Chevy Impala, same as any 2000 to 2005 Impala. The tools you'll need are a Phillips screwdriver, a Torx screwdriver, number 27 size, door panel clip tool or putty knife and regular screwdriver, a rag to protect your paint, and a 10mm socket and ratchet. You also need some painter's tape to hold up the window at one point, and also you will need to remove your door panel, and I skip over that just because of the time constraints of YouTube. So if you want to see how to remove and replace the door panel, just search our other videos for Impala door panel.
Okay, so now we need to remove this water shield and then carefully pull this. You don't want to just rip it. It's a real great way to do it. And it's good like that. So now I'm going to re-plug in your power window switch here. Okay, so in order to separate the window from the window regulator, you have to remove this bolt and then remove that bolt. So you just want to pull the window up. You could pull it out. You just pull it into place. Put a little painter's tape on it. I'll add a couple more just for security. Okay, so I've loosened up these 3 bolts for the window motor, and you lift it up and out. Okay, and then you got to reach in and disconnect the wiring harness. And I can't really film it, so I'm going to show it to you afterwards. I'm going to loosen them up pretty good. And now you're going to remove this bolt here. I already loosened it. And then you're going to lift up, and you'll see these 2 bolts go into larger holes. Comes out. And you rotate that kind of forward. Window motor here with it. Eventually, the whole thing comes out. And there's your window regulator removed. Just to show you, here's your connector for your window motor. What you're working to do is get a finger on that lock, get it pulled out, and off there. And you can get your hands in there pretty well so you can get to it. If you're new or fixed or regulator, and you put the motor in, put the bottom of the regulator in, and get everything in there kind of at the same time. Motor in, okay. Regulator. Okay, so you got your 2 bolts in here. Got your bolts in there. Now I'm going to find my connector and plug it into the bottom of the window motor. Put in this bolt by hand. Okay, now I'm going to tighten everything up in place. Tightened up my 3 regulator bolts and my 3 power window motor bolts. Okay, appears to be working, so it wouldn't get stuck. Okay, now I gently let the window slide down into place with the regulator and install my two 10mm bolts in there. Put those in and tighten them up. Okay, and we'll turn the car on. Regulator up and down. So as you can see, as long as you know what you're doing, it's not that difficult of a job. Really the most difficult part will be is if your window motor was broken, being able to get to those two bolts that hold the window to the regulator. Usually if your regulator is the problem, you can force the window to go into the place where you want it and get to it through these access holes. So you put your harnesses back through the plastic. And then use these two screw holes here as a reference point. Okay? I'm just holding those right on where they were, and then working my way around. Get this all stuck back where it was. Okay, most important is down here. Make sure it's well on here, because that's what keeps the water from getting around.
And at this point, now you just reinstall your door panel. And as I said before, if you need a detail on how to install the door panel, see our other videos for Impala door panel. Thank you. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393, the company that's here for you on the internet and in person. Thank you.